Hey everyone, I'm excited to announce Busyness to Business is available on Amazon now. Just search Business to Business 18 Lessons to Turn Your Business into What You Intended to Create. There's the paperback copy, or the Kindle version is available. So I just wanted to talk a little bit about what this book is about. I've put over a year's worth of time into writing this book. Writing is not easy if it's not something you've done. It's fairly new to me. But what this book is about is the lessons that I've learned building a business to get it to the point where the business is, I am not the end all be all in the business. And that's, I think, the goal of any business owner, is to get to the point where it can run without you. And, believe me, my business has a long way to go. I want to go a lot further with it. I want to grow it to be, 10 million, maybe 20 million. We'll see when we get there, but we're not even close to that yet. But the bottom line is, I've put the business on a path of quick growth because I've been able to step away and look at the big picture. And that's the thing that so many people struggle with when they're in the trenches every day working in their business instead of on their business. So this book is about my transition and the struggles that I went through working myself from getting in a van every day and doing installations and doing the actual physical labor to changing my mindset. So a few of the things that I cover in the book are, number one, switching your mindset. Number two, recognizing opportunity. There's more opportunity around you than you even know. So, and the reason you don't see it is because you just haven't opened your eyes to see it. So, getting your money right. So I was in the hole financially, big time. Not necessarily the business. The business wasn't doing well, but personally, I was in a hole. So I tell you exactly how I got out of that debt. Getting balanced. One thing that I found that I struggled with, and I'm very fortunate that we made it through and I'm still married, but we really struggled. My relationships all suffered because I was so focused on growing the business. So I give you some ideas of how I went about, making those changes and kind of like getting back in touch with my wife because I had been so busy for so long. Overcoming resistance to change, we're going to talk about that. We'll also talk about self-confidence, which is what you're going to need in order to make these changes to finally grow your business to a bigger, better version of you. Leadership, you've got to, transform and become a leader. Maybe it's something you're not used to. I know I certainly wasn't, and I'm still working on it. I'm not the best leader yet, but I've made the steps towards getting better, and I would not be able to do that if I was still stuck in a van running calls every day or doing installations every day, doing the busy work of my business. So visualization. I'll talk to you about some techniques to use for visualization to get what you're actually after. Overcoming temporary defeat. I went through, I share a lot more personal stuff in this book, and I talk about all the temporary defeats that I had to overcome. So culture, we're going to give you some ideas on how to shift your culture, and this is exactly what I used to get momentum. So you build momentum with a culture shift and problem solving. So there's some different things that maybe you've got your time, energy, and money invested in that maybe aren't the right things to do, but you're unwilling to change or give them up because of those heavy investments. So my goal is to, the book is called Busyness to Business, 18 Lessons to turn your business into what you intended to create. Stop working in your business and start working on your business. And that took time to get to the point where I was able to do that. So this is about how I did it, the things that changed in my mindset, the way I was thinking, and the strategies that I used, the different techniques that I used to change my position within my company. I haven't been in the field for almost a full year now. This is the first time in a long time that I haven't, I've ran calls for 20 years in my career. Be getting ready to start my 21st year. So actually my 21st year just happened. I'm working on my 22nd year in the business. So it's been a long, hard struggle, and I'm just hoping to help people that might be in the same situation that I was in, where you just feel overwhelmed all the time, where you can't figure it out. So this is what I've came up with. This is how I did it. This is my story. Different things that I learned that helped me change my role within my company to be a business owner instead of a business employee. Because the bottom line is, I had created the worst job in the world for myself, and it wasn't getting any better until I learned these things. So that's why I wrote the book, was to help anybody who might be in that same position. So it's available on Amazon. I'll share the link below. I'm not going to stop this. Obviously I'm going to keep doing our regular videos, so make sure to subscribe to my channel and like this video and check out the book. Hope you like it. If you like it, please leave me a review on Amazon. I'd love for a lot of other business owners and future business owners to get a hold of this book, because it's going to help change their life and get them on the right path before they even start their business, But if they're already in the business, you can dig yourself out of that hole if you're in one. And believe me, I was in one. So I still use a lot of the stuff that I talk about in the book today, but this is how I did it. So like I said, I'm still not where I want to be. I want to be extremely successful, So we've grown the business to the point where I can actually focus on building better processes. So now I'm like retuning and refining all of our processes. I'm actually building a program right now that's going to be a course for anybody who comes into the HVAC industry. I want to take them from nothing and get them into be service ready, kind of like a van ready, to where they can actually go do maintenance calls, understand how to use their meter, all these different things. And as soon as I get the course finished, I'll be offering it to anybody who's interested. But and it'll be extremely reasonable, because I know at that point in your career, you just don't have the money. So and that's the problem when you go looking for these different teachings and stuff. They're so expensive that at where you're at, you just may not be able to afford it. So I'm going to make this extremely affordable to anybody who's interested. But please check out my book. I spent a lot of time working on it. I'm extremely proud of it, and I have not got the ones that were mailed to me yet, or the ones that I ordered for the people who hit me up on the last video, but I've got 10 people that I'm going to send you guys the copies, and I'll sign them for you. Soon as I get them, I will let you know. They should be here any day. But in the meantime, anyone else, so I hope you can just hang on for a minute, because I'll get your copy as soon as I get it. So, but anyone else that's interested, go see Busyness to Business on Amazon and check it out. And guys, thanks so much, and go make money.